Prepare to play.
Nancy Drew in. Nancy Drew. Trail of the Twister.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Yay. So, new Nancy Drew game. Well, new to the stream. I know absolutely nothing about this one. Mm-hmm. I vaguely remember... Yeah, whatever. We have a phone this time, yay.
Can't check that off yet. PG Krollmeister has hired me to investigate a series of equipment meltdowns that have been plaguing the prominent Oklahoma storm research team he sponsors. Since his team has been expected to win the $100 million grant at stake in the upcoming Green Skies Storm competition, Krollmeister suspects that there is something far more sinister than simple equipment failure going on. I'll be joining the team undercover, replacing their previous intern Pete, who wound up with a broken leg after one of the accidents stranded him directly in the path of a storm. Stepping in at the most dangerous and chaotic period of the chase season, I'm going to have to keep my wits about me to stay on top of the sabotage and the storms.
Mm-hmm.
Check.
Probably a shorter stream today because I'm tired. Let's jump into it. I keep picking senior, and then I keep eventually having to look at walkthroughs. It might be better just to go junior, for the sake of the stream. Yeah, having a chat. Nah. Fuck it, we'll stick senior.
Whoa, oh my gosh!
Okay, straight into it.
That's done.
Bye. This feels like if you interact with this again, you'll die. No? Okay. Are they gophers or? Nice. It's one of the games where we have currency. What word am I trying to think of? I guess they probably are gophers. Groundhog. That was the other word. I don't really know anything about... Jeez. About, like, surviving in twisters and shit. Because I live in a part of the world that God wants to exist. I suppose that would be from hail and not gunfire. Weird music. Licky-loo. Modern day land rush. Last year, 3 men sneaked into Canute's main campus under the cover of darkness and slipped a tow rope around Harrison J. Bison. Okay. Weird. Well, my work here is done. Yeah. Oh shit. So you're saying this is the best Nancy Drew game? Yeah. What happens if I run out of fuel? Or is that even fuel? No, that's just car life. Crashed it. Yeah. The good news. This probably seems like a bad thing now, but trust me, it beats sitting at home and being bored. The bad news, just kidding, being at home is great. There are snacks there. Okay, so what are we doing here, game? Hello?
That's a weird piece of debris. Whoa, it's filled with money.
Score. Okay.
I better take this and see who it belongs to.
Hello, Nancy. Sorry we missed you. We're out chasing. The wind shear readings are strong enough that there may be a possible tornado forming to the north. Until our return, I'd like you to familiarize yourself a bit with our operation. We take the tornado quiz on the computer in the cellar. Don't worry, we don't care how you score. Also, there's a stack of papers in the dining room that needs to be filed away in the cabinet. You'll have to use my ordering system to have left to see how it works. And you'll want to drive down the street to my and Pa's general store to meet Pa. There's a GPS in the car. You'll like him. He's quite the character. Thanks for filling in last notice. I look forward to meeting you in person, Debbie. Immediate murder music.
Mice! I agreed to tornadoes, but I did not sign up for mice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You're probably fans and or developer family members. Oh boy. It begins. That's not the camera. That's still not the camera. Oh, come on. The movement noises are very uncomfy. Just in from Germany. Nearly brand new 2008 Peregrine mileage, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, test drive today, drive like a dream if only. Sassy detective, latest issue, none stands now. That's cool.
I need to connect my phone first.
What is that? It's like a frozen tree. Treevier, Twister, Twister, Treevier. The weather service will issue what type of alert when a tornado has been spotted? Tornado warning? Yes. I don't care to read this. How many tornadoes are recorded in the US? Many? Less many. Yep. Tornadoes are measured with category? U-foot. E scale. F scale. The least safe place to seek shelter in a public place, such as theatre or mall during a tornado, is a large room? Yes. In preparation, every family should have party, escape, disaster. Well, the following is not indicative of a possible tornado. Greenish sky? Downburst. What percentage of tornadoes each year either rank as an EF4 or EF5? 20. 10T. 5T. 1T. What causes injuries? The wind. The debris being flung by wind. Wow.
Nancy, is that you?
Yes, that's me.
Scott wants to meet you.
Be right there.
Nancy Drew, you made it. I'm Scott Varnell, the person in charge of this meteorological train wreck. Welcome aboard.
You sound like the default voice in 11 Labs, Adam.
Are you the person I'll be reporting to?
You'll be reporting to Debbie. But make no mistake, I call the shots around here. Ever seen a real tornado, Nancy?
Well, yeah. As I was driving up to the farmhouse, it wasn't that big, but it sure threw a lot of debris around.
Well, isn't that just peachy? We spend hours racing all over the countryside, and where's all the action? Right in our own backyard. We're never gonna win this thing. The school's gonna pull the plug on us, sell the farm, and that's gonna be all she wrote. And it's all Krollmeister's fault for saddling us with a bunch of Bush League junk. But now that you're here, maybe our luck will change. 2 things you need to do right off the bat. I gotta give a workshop on tornado preparedness at the junior high school next week, so put a sample disaster kit together for me. If anything's missing, go up the road to Ma and Pa's and get it there.
What goes into a disaster kit?
Look, you're here because that rich uncle of yours said you could do the job, so be a little resourceful and just do it, okay? If you need a nanny, have your uncle send one. We don't have the budget. Second thing you need to do is redesign the warning siren layout for the local community. They just got a set of new sirens and their range is different, so the town asked me, and now I'm telling you, to figure out where to place them so if there is a tornado, everyone will be within earshot of a siren. All the information you need is on the chart in the other room. You have questions about anything, bug Debbie, not me. Nice meeting you.
Why did you hire me? If you don't want to do anything.
What'd you forget?
What did you mean when you said before that the school would sell the farm if you lose?
Just what I said. Right now, Canute College offsets the costs of maintaining this place with funds from private companies like the Healy Healy. But apparently that money's about to dry up, so if we don't win this competition, there goes the farm.
Guess I'll get going.
Don't hurry back.
You're a douche.
That tornado you just saw. What'd you think?
What do you mean?
Were you excited? Terrified? Did it make you want to go home? What?
Actually, that tornado is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I can't wait to see another one.
Now that's what I like to see. Wish I could get that sort of enthusiasm out of my students these days. Between you and me, the last few years I've gotten stuck with the worst students. I could be telling them about the most exciting storms on record, and all I get back is a sea of bored faces. Before they defunded my department, I got the best of the best. Students who really cared, like Debbie, but those days are over.
That must really be disappointing.
What are you, like 18? Do me a favor, kid, don't talk to me about disappointment till you've lived long enough to experience it firsthand. I'm sorry, Nancy, I know you meant well. Anyway, good news is it looks like weather conditions for the next 2 weeks are going to be ideal for tornado genesis. Which means we could be in for a record-breaking string of tornadoes. You may be putting that enthusiasm to good use.
I sure hope so.
Okay. We finally have any kind of concrete age on how old Nancy's supposed to be. From her voice, she always sounds like 37. Which is very funny to me.
The TV's sort of broke. Sometimes if you hit it, it'll work.
No.
Previously on Detective Beach.
You're a loose cannon, McNorton. I want your badge and your surfboard on my desk immediately.
Only one man would be crazy enough to use a shark to rob a bank. You gotta put me back on the case, Chief. Previously on Are You a Detective?
Andrew Morris, you are
Thank you.
not a detective.
Good job.
Previously on Detective Beach.
Nancy, hi! You've met Scott, the project leader. I'm Debbie, the project manager.
Do you know why Scott is in such a bad mood?
I've worked with him for the past 5 years, and believe it or not, that's his normal mood. When he's in a bad mood, yikes.
Sounds like you've been having a lot of equipment problems.
Let's just say that Scott is extremely good at misdirecting blame.
You think the problems are really Scott's fault?
But hey, I could be wrong. Which, by the way, is something you'll never hear him say. Anyway, first thing every morning, I'll brief you on what has to be done that day. As for the rest of today, those 2 jobs Scott gave you,
so much
get them
louder
done.
than anything else in the game.
Pretty much everything he says in there, I can hear out here. He's not exactly a low talker. The chart with all the siren stuff is in the living room, and that computer quiz you took will tell you what needs to go into the kit. If any items are missing, you can go to Ma and Pa's general store up the road and buy them. Just purchase wisely, our budget is very limited. And if you haven't introduced yourself to Pa or finished the filing, please do so. And once you're done with all that, you can head out to the cornfield and fix the sprinkler system.
Fix the sprinkler system?
See, this farmhouse and the acreage it sits on were donated to Canute as a research facility. The chase team gets it during tornado season. The agricultural team's here the rest of the year, so we've agreed to maintain whatever projects they've got going in their absence. Right now, they're in the middle of collaborating on something with this big mucky-muck research center in Hawaii, which is just another way of saying, fix those sprinklers ASAP.
I found this box out front when I arrived. Thought maybe I better turn it in.
Wow, there must be a couple $100 in here. Job, thanks, payment enclosed.
You don't know whose it is?
No idea. I heard you tell Scott about seeing that tornado, so my guess is the Twister carried it in from somewhere else. Maybe even somewhere miles from here.
I'd feel better if you kept it.
Sure. When I get a chance, I'll call the sheriff and report it.
What goes in the disaster kit again?
You don't remember?
No, sorry.
To tell you the truth, I have to look up a lot of things myself some days. Check the computer, that should help you out.
I'll check back with you in a bit.
Okay. Oh, and thanks for driving that car up here for us. That was a big help. See ya.
Okay. I need to turn this game down, first of all.
Excuse me, giant human.
Okay. So, by way of storytelling and how it works, the second person you see in a mystery is typically the one who done it. So you are suspect numero uno for me. Let's see, filing system. Boy. Okay. Here's to the left of, huh? Okay. It was to the left of S. Hawa is immediately next to R. S is to the left of B.
I'd better try again.
Hawa is immediately next to S. To the left of immediately left. Immediately next to. Okay, well. This one is already a lot more promising than the last one because this is an actually good puzzle. Seems like that one is there.
All right, got it.
Nice. Nice.
Looks like garbage. Don't need this.
Why is there seed everywhere? That's suspicious. The missing signature is interesting.
I just saw a mouse over here.
I've been seeing more and more of them.
Okay. Let's do hey, yep.
What's up?
Would you happen to know who threw out the sales receipt for dried corn that's in the wastebasket over there?
Dried corn? Why would anyone around here buy dried corn?
To make the little piles of dried corn I keep finding around here. They look a lot more man-made than mouse-made.
Are you suggesting someone has been deliberately feeding the mice?
I think someone's been trying to lure them inside.
Everyone on this team has his quirks, that is for sure. But deliberately causing a mouse infestation? Nobody's that mental.
Why is there a file in the cabinet labeled Grange Theater?
Theater's kind of a passion with me. So when I got here at the beginning of tornado season, I found out the Grange needed a stage manager for the play it's putting on, and volunteered for the job. And soon became the sound and lighting director as well, which means when I'm not here or out in the field, I'm there.
It sounds like you keep pretty busy.
You don't even know the half of it. We're approaching final dress for the Grange's big play of the year. Everyone from around here shows up. You should ask Pa about it. He's got much more of a passion for the stage than you'd expect from a man in overalls.
That's it for now.
Have fun!
I go to that door. Okay, let's grab some pictures of the info. This is annoying. Disaster kit. Okay. Du-du-du-du-du. Okay. This is looking to be a promising game, as far as non-studio games go. Yeah. Generally, I'm a fan of non-studio games. The last one we played was not a good one. One before that one was okay. I would assume that the smaller ones would go on the outer edges. No, because I need to cover everywhere, not just the little spots. Okay, I get it. When in doubt, just get an answer at all, even if you know it's the wrong answer. Then see what you learn and go from there. Presumably it should be pretty clear when I do this right. Not seeing a lot of ways to improve this. Okay. Let's try doing it differently. Please give me the big one. Big one's got to go there. We need them to reach the corners, so that one should be that. This one needs to be reached by this corner. So it needs bigger than yellow. Green should about do it. A little concerned about this tiny gap there and this... where was it? This tiny gap there. But we'll see. This track reminds me of Stardew Valley. Close, but not quite. I feel like I'm right there, but missing something. Really what they need is just better sirens. One up here definitely feels like it has to be a white one. Maybe not. Really close. But I just... There's some details somewhere I'm missing. Even just trying things, even if they don't seem right, can be good. Alright. One more try from the top and then I'm gonna look it up. This feels really close. Great if I could just have what the problem is visualized. Because this seems otherwise perfect. Aside from like a tiny hole there. Which is now plugged.
All right,
There we go.
that's how it should look.
I don't see the difference that made, but yay. Now save, please. It did.
What's up?
Nothing
I better
apparently.
get to work.
Have fun!
Yeah.
Little girl grew up to be none other than... And that's the end of what I was talking about.
Yes?
Guess I'll get going.
Fine by me.
Okay. Let's see what... Check upstairs first, actually.
No bed for me. I still have things to do.
Okay.
No bed for
No,
me.
Nancy.
I still have things to do.
Nancy, leave. Okay. Sprinklers. Many. Okay. Open 8 valves to show the blue active status. They cannot be in the same row, column, or diagonal line. Okay. I like this one. This is more me. Pink. Nice. Big one. Yeah. North, I think, is where they said the shop was. Cows. It's much faster. Nancy, please. I see no store. Nancy is stuck. Oh. I see. Now, if Nancy could escape this prison she has found herself in. There we go. There we go. With only a few roadside collisions.
Howdy. Come on over here and be friendly. That's more like it. Welcome to Mom and Pa's.
My name's...
I know what your name is. You're that gal from up north, Nancy, Drew.
How'd you know that?
Not bad for an old codger, huh? Why, I know all sorts of stuff about you. I even know your cell phone number, Miss Nancy Drew. Let's see, it's 523-555-4399. How'd you like them apples?
Someone on the Canute team told you I was coming, didn't they?
Yeah, that they did. Debbie, she told me to keep an eye out for you and gave me your number. See, if something bad happens while you're out there chasing twisters, it's important to have a way to get help. Staying connected in an emergency is just about the best way to stay safe.
I do not trust you
I'm
at
kind of
all.
your emergency action central. Keep your numbers right here by the phone. Debbie fill you in the way things work around here yet?
Don't things work the way they normally do in stores?
Not for y'all. You Canute folk got a lot of credit here, so instead of paying cash for food and equipment and such, you can charge it. You want to buy something that's not on Debbie's list, like something from the snack section, you got to pay for it using Pa pennies.
Using what?
Pa pennies. Like this here. A little something I invented to make coming in here a little more interesting for tourists. In fact, go ahead and take it. You could use it or keep it as a souvenir.
Hey, great. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Just a Ma and Pa way of saying nice to meet you.
Debbie tells me you're pretty involved in the local theater.
Now that's a true fact if there ever was one. Nothing quite like being backstage when the lights go down. Come to think of it, it's just like that moment right before the storm hits. When the world goes dark and quiet. And all you can do is cross your fingers and hope for the best.
So what's this play about?
About this place, of course. From covered wagon times up to today. All about the men and women that made this town what it is today. I'm playing Percy Rutherford Hardcastle, town sheriff and the area's first librarian. Back in those days, wasn't no small thing to return a book late.
That sounds interesting.
Gonna be. If you're not out chasing twisters opening night, you should come. We're pretty near sold out, but I'll try to save you a ticket.
So do you ever chase tornadoes?
Silliest thing I ever heard tell of. Around here, you're lucky if a tornado don't come chasing after you. People who do that are just asking for it.
Even if they're doing it so someday they'll be able to predict where and when a tornado's going to hit?
If somebody find a way to do that, know what they do next? Charge admission. Because there's nothing else you can do. You warn everybody it's coming, then you just watch. You dark, rampaging monster, go tearing across the land, wrecking everything it touches, till all of a sudden it ain't there no more. You can't go after it, you can't make it put everything back, you can't even get even with it, 'cause it's just gone. All you can do is stand there thinking, now that ain't fair. That just ain't fair.
Sounds like you're talking from personal experience.
That I am. That I am. What else you need?
Well, you jumped way up on the suspect list.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Y'all take care now.
Trying to predict where tornadoes are gonna hit is stupid. Especially if it means someone's gonna get their life saved, because why should they get their life saved if my wife wasn't? Okay, so I needed water, sugar, salt, granola, batteries, light, can opener, toothpaste, duct tape, bleach. A lot of stuff. Sugar. Salt. No.
One will be... I have enough of those already.
I have budgeted this incorrectly. This is going to be a whole thing.
I think I've got everything I need. Does this look about right?
No, ma'am.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't have everything I need for the disaster kit. I should double check the list.
What is this?
Whatever that is, I can't afford it right now.
Probably an Easter egg in there. I imagine I'll need to, like, find a special coupon or something and then spend it on that.
I should return these items before I leave. I can come back to shop later.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So just toothpaste. Yeah, there's a surprising amount of just little information. Like little tidbits of
I
information.
think I've
you learn
got
from these
everything I
games.
need. Can I pay for these supplies now?
I suppose so.
It did.
Thanks.
Sure thing.
I bet I can find something that will turn this machine on. The divining rod that's supposed to be here seems to be missing.
Okay, many colour lots along the border, and then I'll figure it out. No, that's only from there, okay. This is neat. A better made version of that color grabbing one from the previous game. Did I gain money from that? No, I'm gaining money. Huh. This one's a wacky one. I'm going to be done with the stream soon, so I'm going to just play this for a while and get money, because I'm enjoying it. I did it. I did it more.
And that's how the West was won.
Tons of money. Jeez, okay, this escalated.
Score! Nancy Drew wins again.
I have so much money already.
Score! Nancy Drew wins again.
I am on a roll with this now. I also just jinxed myself. Crushing it indeed. That's a big move they just made. I've lost this one. By a lot. And I still gain money. There we go.
Score! Nancy Drew wins again.
And that's all of them. No Easter egg for all of it? Nope. And I can't put out. Okay, so a quick one on level 1. Baboom!
I win! Ring on the pennies!
Whoop. Wow, stuff I don't care about.
What can I do for you, little lady?
Did you know the divining rod that's supposed to be on display in your museum is missing?
Missing? Why, I had no idea. How do you like that? Somebody must have took it.
Why would somebody take it?
Well, now that's a good question. Only thing it's good for is finding all. That's pretty much just a superstition. For most folks, that is. Some people around these parts still swear up and down divining rod's work. Well, guess I'm just gonna have to whittle me up a fake one and stick it in the display. Just be our little secret, okay?
Have a good day.
Stop by anytime.
Oil, you say? That was so many pennies. They were only worth a cent. Okay. $999. So if I max out my pennies, I can spend every single one of them on this. Okay. I'm going to be done with the stream, except I may as well grind on this until the end of normal stream time. Apologies in advance for this is going to be probably boring, but... Nancy Drew games do have the best minigames, for no reason. I'm glad this is a good one. It's a much-needed refresher after the... Yeah. Thank you for joining. Yeah, this is a very refreshing, good game after the really, really bad time of the last game. I'll probably done after this round anyway, rather than keep going. I might grind off screen for money, and then we will buy the probably Easter egg.
Oh yeah, take that, Sooners! I won!
Yeah. Okay. Until next time.